Welcome to Abridged, a podcast on everything Bracebridge, with your host, me, Mayor Rick Maloney. Well, it's my pleasure to have Dave Nichols, the president of the Bracebridge Agricultural Society, with me today. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us.
We are going to talk Fall Fair, and it's an exciting time of the year as the Fall Fair rolls around. So in some respects, it means summer is coming to a close when we're talking about fall fairs, but really, the fall fair is a key event in still the summer season, and this is the 158th version of the Bracebridge Fall Fair.
That is correct. It's been a long going history for the town of Bracebridge, and all our directors and volunteers and chairs. Even the town is always really supportive of us, and makes this fair work.
Let's just talk about the fair itself. It is, in many respects, award-winning. It's probably one of the largest continuous fall fairs outside of some of the urban areas like the CNE and things like that. But this is really a big fair when it comes to compared to other fairs across the province.
Yeah, that is true. We are very lucky for a small town fair. We are definitely the biggest in our whole District 11, and we're probably up in one of the top 10 fairs in all of Ontario, for that matter. We do strive to put something new on every year and try to keep it affordable, and always just try and keep everybody happy.
Well, it's all about community. It's all about family. It's all about connecting with folks. I tell you, you go to the fall fair on a Friday night, there's nothing better than the bright lights of the fall fair and your candy floss. And I'm a big fan of the displays, and particularly the competition displays, whether it's the competitions for the best pickles, which I won one year.
That's correct. You did.
Best dill pickle.
Hopefully you're bringing them back.
Well, unfortunately this year, all of my pickle making stuff is caught up in our move, but it's that kind of stuff that I really enjoy. It's the flower displays, it's the kids displays, the agricultural display barn is absolutely jam-packed full of all that really kind of cool stuff to see, the creativity behind people and the quality of things they make. That's one aspect. And the other aspect too is, connection back to our agricultural roots, whether it's, farming or, logging or things like that. So talk a bit about, the kind of feel of the fair and what we're trying to present with the Bracebridge Fall Fair.
Well, I think what we're trying to do is exactly what you just bring people back to the past of what Muskoka was back, 100 years ago. Whenever, people did have to survive on using their garden, growing the crops, whether it was horsepower and went through to steam power, through to engines in today's world, and we try to demonstrate some of that all at our fair, and for the most part, there are pretty much everything is there that you can see, and even back in like 100 years ago, the agriculture societies showing your vegetables, showing your crops, that was important back in the day, and we still try to do that today.
And there's a lot of folks that their competitive instinct comes out through that. They want to make sure that they've got the best looking apple or the best looking tomato or that zucchini that is perfectly formed or whatever it might be, or the best jar preserves or the best baked goods or whatever it might be. There is that competitive spirit, and people have been putting entries in for generations. It's not just someone that's doing it now. Their mother, their father did it, their grandfather did it. It's kind of a tradition in many respects for a lot of folks, right?
Oh, for sure. And you're absolutely right when you say there's some competition, especially when you get into the pies and cakes and baked goods. There's a real competition there.
So, as president, are you the official taster, or what's the deal there?
No, they won't let me. They let me have a taste, but I'm.
The other part of it too, which is a great connection back to our community, is the livestock and animal husbandry and the care for animals, and And that piece there with the livestock barn and some of the things that are there, there's goats or sheep, there's ability for persons, young kids and alike to get up close to animals. That's an important thing too.
Oh, for sure, and that's another aspect of the fair. And we try to have animals there every day, because it is an opportunity. A lot of children, and not just children today, adults as well, don't have the opportunity to see animals up close, just like you had mentioned. And it is important because there are still a lot of livestock, a lot of farmers still around, and it is an opportunity for the children to be hands-on and to see how farm life kind of is and learn a little bit about animals.
Mm-hmm. And also in the main building, there's a full schedule of entertainment. Always has been a lot of great local talent that will get on the stage, whether it's dancers, singers, musicians, and no exception this year. There'll be a full schedule of great live entertainment. Right?
That is correct. And Ellen Yo is our, I'm sure most people know Ellen, is our entertainment chair, and she does a fantastic job of lining up great entertainers. Unfortunately, I don't have a program with me to go over them, but once again, we're going to do the Friday night. She has organized Friday night to have some local bands out, some dancing, maybe a little more lively music. There's the beer garden is there. So if you want to come, put your feet up and listen to some nice music, do a bit of dancing, it's available for Friday night. And also for Saturday, the entertainment goes all day Saturday. And Saturday night, we slow down a little bit. Our square dance is always very well attended and enjoyed by a lot of people. And then we finish the night off with a kind of an easy rock type band for Saturday night. So yes, a line of great entertainment.
And I think you still have the breakfast in the morning.
Correct. Yeah. Between some of the members of the Pioneer Power and the Sisson family, we do breakfast both mornings from about 7 a.m. through to about 10, and it's a big hit. So if you want breakfast, you have to be before 10. Sometimes, sometimes we sell out.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I've been to the breakfast, and not just great pancakes, but real maple syrup as well. So that's always a big thing too. We talked about a lot of the kind of regular activities. Of course, there's the Midway, and no exception, the Midway will be back again. Always wonderful experience for young and old to see the lights of the Midway. I said earlier, I enjoy the Friday night with all the lights on and the Midway going and things like that. But again, full Midway going again this year.
That's correct. Apparently, they're bringing a few new rides that have not been here before. They're going to hold their price the same as what it was the last year. So yeah, hopefully it's should be a fun. We get some nice weather and some nice fall nights, and it should be a perfect evening and day.
Yeah, and our I guess your partners on the property there, Muskoka Pioneer Power, they're going to be doing possibly some antique tractor pulls.
Yeah, for sure. They open up their full section, and anybody that has not had an opportunity to get down to the Pioneer Power, make sure you do, because it's a walk to the past. Mm-hmm. And there will be the antique tractor pull. They're going to get going again Friday night. So that'll be Friday night. They have horse pulls down on Pioneer Power property on Saturday morning, and Sunday the lawn tractor pulls. So plus they have all their buildings open, all their displays going. So yeah, it's well worth taking a wander down through.
Yeah, for sure. And I tell you, the folks from Pioneer Power put a lot of effort into not just maintaining the grounds there, but maintaining that connection to the past. And it's great displays, as you pointed out, and make sure you take a trip down there too. The one activity that's coming back this year that you mentioned was some equestrian stuff, right? Some horse stuff.
That's right. Yes, we haven't had the Saturday English type horse show for the last couple of years, but it is returning this year, and we're excited. Hopefully. That show will be very successful and enjoyable to watch. So we're really pleased to have it back again.
And that's running both Saturday and Sunday?
Just Saturday. That would just be Saturday.
Saturday. So there is a website for the Bracebridge Ag Society and the Bracebridge Fall Fair. All the activities will be listed or have been listed on that website.
Yeah, correct. Right? Yeah.
And that's I think it's www.bracebridgeagriculturalsociety.com or something like
Yeah,
that.
Bracebridge Fair. Bracebridge Fall Fair.
Okay.
.com.
Okay. Sorry.
Either one, and it might come up. But
Yeah.
Bracebridge.
Yeah.
We always a little history with that is we are actually called the Agriculture Society, but if you don't add the Fall Fair to it, people don't.
They don't find you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They don't realize the Agriculture Society is actually the Fall Fair
Yeah.
committee.
Talk a little bit about the work that the fair board puts into this, but all the volunteers. This just doesn't happen on the shoulders of a couple of people. There's a lot of hands on deck. So talk about all the volunteer support that you have for getting this fall fair going.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'd be lost without our helpers, and it starts right through from you as the mayor and the town of Bracebridge, and we have hundreds of volunteers to make this show go. We have 11 directors that kind of do a lot throughout the full year, but once we get closer to fair time, we have chairs of every committee, and then they also have a committee of probably anywhere. Some of the committees are up to as many as 10 to 15 people. Mm-hmm. So if you start to figure that out, there's a pile of people that make our fair so successful, and that's not. And then you still have, like we're saying, the Pioneer Power folks down there. They have a whole crew down there as well that to make their area work. So yeah, it's a big, and it wouldn't be a success without all the volunteers we have.
So if someone was listening today and they were interested in saying, "Oh, geez, I wouldn't mind being involved and help out and volunteer," that's how you start getting involved. Is volunteer for an event like that, and then before you know it, you're the president of the fair board.
That's it. That's what happens.
But how does one go about that? Can they just reach out through the website? Can they contact somebody?
Yeah, there's a site on there you can, or the fair office is open, especially the week and a half before the fair. So phone in, leave a message, or drop in. Like I say, we'll be around there. You're more than welcome to help us out.
And on the Saturday, again, it's going to be my pleasure to participate in the opening ceremonies. It kind of kicks off with a bit of a parade through the fairgrounds, and the opening ceremonies is somewhere around noonish, I believe.
That's correct. Yep.
And that's if our Legion pipes and drums are there, and they'll be piping us in and all that. And it's always a great kind of opening of the fall fair, and get a sense of, yeah, we're open, and here's the fair for the 2025 edition, right?
That is correct, and the parade is. I'd never been in the parade up until I became president, and I couldn't. It always surprises me every year the number of people that actually come out to watch the parade, and there's antique cars in it as well, mm-hmm. and all our dignitaries and celebrities from town they come through, and so it's kind of a nice opening ceremony.
Who is that? I don't know. Anyway, it is actually a highlight of for me and my family to get to the fall fair and have that connection back to our earlier days, as you pointed out. And it's all about community. It's all about family. It's all about friends. And it's if you haven't seen somebody for a while, you go to the fall fair, you'll probably see them there. It's and people will not just go on the Friday night or just the Saturday or the Sunday. They'll go. In many cases, people are going there every day to check all the different things out. Eh?
Yeah, no, for sure. And you're absolutely right. You'll see people every day. And you'll also, that'll be the yearly visit you'll have with that person.
Yeah.
I have a number of people, I don't run into all year long, but sure enough, there we are at the fall fair.
For sure.
And you have a chat. And so, yeah, yeah.
What are the dates again?
It would be September 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Okay. And so it kicks off on the Friday evening with the opening ceremony Saturday at noon, and then goes through Sunday. Make sure you're checking out the Fall Fair website for a full schedule of all the events and activities. Again, keeping the price reasonable for folks and families, as you always do. That's an important thing. Your costs are going up, but you're trying to keep things family focused and keeping the costs down, right?
Yeah, that is correct. We haven't increased our gate price or whatnot for quite a few years now. And as always, if children come as a family, there's no charge for children.
Yeah.
As well. So
great.
So we do try to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're getting close to the end of our time, Dave. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you to you and your fair board for all the work that they put into making this a marquee event that it is, and it's another example of community coming together. And I can't thank the fair board enough for the efforts that they put in to pull off one of the best fairs in Ontario, if not the best fair in Ontario.
You're probably pretty close to true there. We are
Yeah,
one of the best fairs.
yeah. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Well, thank you, and thank you for giving us this opportunity. And come on out to our fair and come and enjoy the weekend.
Will do.
Thank you.
So I'm joined with pleasure to have Kathy Jenke, our manager of programs for Bracebridge Recreation, with me for this part of our abridged podcast. Kathy, first time joining. I thought you had already joined me, but
No,
this is
I've
your
not
first
been
time.
here before.
Well, I tell you, as our newly minted manager of programs, it's about time we introduce you to the public through our podcast. Wanted to spend some time talking today about what's happening this fall for our rec department, and it's always a busy time. You know, we run into that back to school, sports start up, recreation programs start up. It's always a very busy time. Tell us a little bit about what we're having to offer this year. Some new things, some really interesting programs that you're offering, but maybe share a little bit about what's on the menu for this fall.
Yeah, the rec department has some great programs. We're bringing back some old favorites, trying some new ideas that our team has come up with. So what we've had in the past, we have our preschool open gym, which has been very popular last winter in the colder months when it wasn't great to get outside with your little ones. The field house is available. We have a ton of different active balls, climbing apparatus, things. It's just an opportunity for the kids to run and play and blow off some steam. So that's here at the Muskoka Lumber Community Center in the Proline Rentals Field House. Also, we have brought back an after-school drop-in in the field house. So we will be having those more regularly. So it's a great opportunity for kids needing something to do for a couple hours after school, especially we've got some public schools close by. They can walk over, and then there's open time in the field house for them to play basketball, or if there's a group of them want to play volleyball or pickleball. The staff are available to set up different equipment for them. So that is super popular with some of the tween age kids that need something to do after their school hours. So that will be happening again. We obviously have our memberships, the recreation memberships with our department are very valuable. There's so many opportunities you can do. We have a wide selection of drop-in activities. You can go lap swimming, you can do aquafit, you can participate in shinny, go for a walk on the track, and all of those are available under the membership. So for a low cost, you can participate in all of those activities all day long. You can spend a whole day with us.
I know if not a lot of people have taken advantage of the membership, and when you look at the different programs and the variety programs, and if you do them a la carte, it can it's not cheap. There is more economies if you say, hey, the membership, and I can do all of these things under one blanket of membership. It makes it way more economical if you're going to be participating in a number of programs over the fall and winter. A great opportunity for folks.
Yeah, and there's memberships we have, you can do a day pass, or we have a 20 pass. So if you're not too sure how often you're going to come, a 20 pass might be best for you. So those don't expire. It's 20 days into the building. Or we have monthly or annual memberships. We have family memberships. So if you have a family that is all going to be participating in programs, any youth that have a membership also get 15% discount on any of the registered programs that we offer. So we have our drop-in programs, and then so that's most of our fitness classes and walking on the track and skating and dropping in field house, pickleball, those types of activities. And then we have our registered programs, and those are more of our specialty programs. So in the children and youth stream, we have cooking and baking and drawing programs. In the adult stream, we have painting. We've got some writing your memoirs. We also have, with the new opening of the Kubota North Wellness Center, that happened earlier this year, I guess end of last year, we have a large selection of both children and youth fitness classes.
Oh, wow.
So those are, there's some functional training classes, or there's classes specifically for hips and knees, or specifically for regaining mobility. So our fitness team has really upped their game with the Kubota North Wellness Center with that great new space and expanding our instructors and all that we have to offer. So there's a huge variety of those classes that are happening.
Yeah, that bringing, and thank you to Kubota North for their sponsorship, but that new facility has just been opening doors for a lot of different fitness programs that we couldn't offer before, and dedicated staff to support that, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, so we have wellness coaches that are in there that can assist and provide orientations to equipment and give you point you in the right direction, give you some tips along the way. And then all of our fitness instructors, and we've been getting more fitness instructors with a wider knowledge depth, or with different specialties, I should say,
Mhm.
right? So we're able to kind of offer some of those other classes. So
Mhm.
that is great. All of our fitness instructors also, most of them do personal training. So personal training is also available for people that are looking for that one-on-one attention.
Tell us a little bit about a cool program that's coming on board, and the connection to that program to an event that we'll be hosting back this coming, I guess, March of 2026. So that's that life-saving support program.
Yeah, so we are fortunate enough to be able to host the Ontario Senior Lifeguarding Championships in our pool in March. So this is the first time that an event for life-saving sport has been hosted north of Barrie. So we are very thankful that they have chosen our facility. And leading up to that, so in that sport, or that it kind of like a swim meet, you'll have a variety of lifeguards that are all competing, sometimes for time, and they will do different events. So it might be a swimming, a towing. There's an event where they have to throw to a person and bring them back in. There's some team events where there's like a relay. So we have that happening in March. So our pool is very excited to welcome them. And we are starting our own life-saving sport program leading up to that. So we're starting a program for youth to be able to try all of these new skills in this area. So it's great for the kids that they've done the swimming lessons, and they're, maybe they're bored of regular swimming lessons. They're interested in the lifeguarding skills, but they're not quite old enough to take those certifications. So this is something that they can do, that helps them gain those skills, and it's fun for them. And then there is a competition element if they're interested in it.
Yeah. The field house, of course, pretty much coming up to 1 year of operations of the field house, and the Proline Field House, and of course the Muskoka Lumber Arena. Tell us a little bit about the kind of fall winter programming around the Proline Field House, and of course the arena is always busy with figure skating, minor hockey, recreational hockey, and things like that. Public skating opportunities. I'm sure we're looking at a similar schedule this year with all those types of activities.
Yeah, we're looking at a similar schedule and expanding and growing programs wherever we can.
Yeah.
So we will be offering our 55 plus shinny, we'll be offering women's shinny, adult shinny, public skating. So those opportunities are available on the ice. In the Proline Rentals Field House, as well as the youth drop-ins after school. We have adult drop-in basketball, which was a very popular program last year. We're trying some adult drop-in volleyball. We don't want to forget about the batting cage that is in there. It's something that a lot of people don't even realize we have in there because it's stored up in the ceiling. So unless you come in and you see it down, so we have a batting cage and a golf cage that we drop down. So the local baseball teams use it as a batting cage, but we use it for golf practice. So when you can't get out to the driving range, we have a couple mornings a week where we have golfing indoors. So we lower this cage down, and then we have some greens or mats that you can golf off of, so you can practice your swing inside.
Is there any programming instruction around that at all?
We don't right now have any programming instruction set up for that program, but
But a
it's
future opportunity
a
for sure.
future opportunity if
Yeah.
anyone out there is a golf instructor and
Well,
wants to.
don't be looking at me. I tell you, there's how many clubs I have. Plus my foot wedge is the other club I have in my
Yeah.
bag. So anyway, I'd be the last person to be considered
Yeah.
that. But and I think that's important. The uptake of what the Proline Rentals Fieldhouse has meant to the community. It's a unique facility that there's no other type of facility in Muskoka, Fieldhouse of that magnitude, and the programming that's happened around that, and busy all the time. You should think about maybe trying pickleball. Maybe that's something.
Oh, right. We should put some pickleball in there.
Pickleball
right?
has been absolutely a takeoff, eh?
Yeah.
Like just unbelievable support behind the pickleball
Yes,
community.
the pickleball community would play pickleball all day long.
They would, yeah.
So yes, there will be pickleball also scheduled in there. We also have some great partners with the tennis club. So the Bracebridge Tennis Club offers programming in there during the day, and as well as the Muskoka Lawn Bowling Club.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
they have programming in there, and all of the youth sports. So the soccer club is in there, and Bracebridge Breakers, and the new Pioneers Volleyball Club that is just starting up there in there, and the Muskoka Hornets. So there's a lot of, it's a busy place. It's
And the walking track, there's some scheduled time for walking track there at all?
Yeah, so there's scheduled time for walking track. We obviously need to be careful of when we put the walking track in, because if we have pickleball happening and a walking track happening at the same time, someone's going to get hit. But we do have walking track time in there as well. So there's a daily walking track time in there, somewhere around the lunch hour time.
And of course, the arena will be a busy spot again. But I think one of the important kind of cool messages is that how the Sportsplex, the Kubota Wellness Center, the Sportsplex pool, the Proline Rentals Fieldhouse, the Muskoka Lumber Arena, your membership allows you so many different kinds of activities and places to do those activities, right? So I know that we've talked about the membership, but the value of being able to use the facilities under one membership is really, really cool.
Yeah, and the other opportunity that we have for parents, especially parents with young families, is we offer supervised playtime. So there's certain times during the day, there's certain times during the evening, and we're adding a weekend time where we have a supervised play available. So you can sign up your child to come. We have staff that will take care of your child so that you can go and take care of your own fitness, right? So as a parent, especially a parent with young kids, it's hard to find someone or somewhere where you can drop off your kid for 2 hours so that you can go take that class you want to take. So we also have that opportunity for them. So
let's talk a little bit about how one finds out what's happening. You can right now preview all the programming.
Yes, all of our programs, all our registered programs are available to view online now for the fall program, for the fall session. Anything that is a drop-in program or a daily activity where it's not a 9-week session, those are available 2 weeks before they start. So most of them will be starting the first week of September, so they will be available. You'll see them online starting next week. So for registration, our general registration starts September 10th. So that's when swimming lessons and most of our children and youth programs are open for registration. So it's Wednesday, September 10th. A few of our adult fitness specific programs are opening registration a week early. They're opening on September 3rd, just because they start so early in September. September 10th wouldn't quite give you or us enough time to get organized for them. So September 3rd, some of programs will be open for registration, and then September 10th, the rest of them. Any of our daily drop-in activities are available. You can see them online, and you can register for them 6 days in advance.
So all that's available on through the web portal, through the town's website.
Correct.
And you can check all that out. One of the wonderful things about the investment that we have made as a town into this community is having these great facilities. And facilities for all ages. And then you attach our Colson Family Bracebridge Library to that, and it is a complete, experience, for everyone that can enjoy our facilities, and to be able to, have state-of-the-art facilities like our Sportsplex and our Muskoka Lumber Community Center. I tell you, we're truly blessed as a community, and I just encourage folks to come out and try something, and enjoy it. Don't don't stand on the sidelines. Sometimes, you think, oh, it's not for me. Everyone's so welcoming, right? And we understand that there's different levels of I guess engagement or what you want to be able to do. And talking to our staff, you and your team are great in helping guiding people to how they can be more healthier and be more engaged in their personal fitness and recreation.
Yeah, if someone's interested, come in, ask our staff. We'll be happy to give you a tour, help you along the way, introduce you to some of our regulars that are here all the time. People hear about pickleball and think, I don't know how to play pickleball. Just show up. Someone's going to give you a paddle and show you how to play. It's
exactly.
It's the type of community that we've built here, and that's for all of our programs. Everyone's welcoming, and everyone is happy to see new faces. And it doesn't matter that if you know what you're doing or don't know what you're doing, they're happy to help you through it.
Well, Kathy, thanks for taking some time, kind of short notice today, but thanks for taking some time and joining me on Abridged, and look forward to having a chance to chat with you again soon about other programming that's happening in our community.
All right, great. Thanks, Rick.
That's a wrap on this episode of Abridged. Thanks to my guests for taking the time to join me today. This podcast was produced in the Dr. Ted Joe recording studio at the Colson Family Bracebridge Library. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join me on our next episode where we talk everything Bracebridge.